Alright, next up from the Candy Jam we have Sweetie Squash Saga. It's its own little game, which is nice. There's also a lot of reading in the beginning, so this might take me a minute. Oh, I am going to freak out. Oh no, those pesky independent game developers are stealing our precious intellectual property. They are asking, or they making rip-off copies of your popular IP funded, in-app purchase funded, ad funded casual games that you didn't invent in the first place, but we'll conveniently overlook that little detail, shall we? As a representative of King.com, you must mobilize your giant undead robo-lawyer to squash the tiny, poorly funded developers that way that may or may not be ripping off your ripped off games. I'm sorry, it's like an 800 by 600 window, that's why this is difficult. From your penthouse office at Arsehole Towers, control your giant undead robo-lawyer's mighty arm to drop giant explosive sugary confections on the dirty little bastards who are just trying to scratch out a living doing something that they love. Of course, killing people will hurt your reputation, but losing your intellectual property for your ripped-off games is worse. Isn't it? Alright, so mouse to move the giant undead robot lawyer's arm left and right. Left click to drop explosives. Okay, fairly enough. Fairly enough. Fair enough. Oh, cool. You're gonna die. Oh, I love the massive blood smears. I love the intellectual property stolen counter there. Oop, we lost some intellectual property. No, you don't, you little blue bastard. I just love the mess we're making. This is great. I thought he could get away. He could not. Oh! I got him just in time. The guy on the edge. Let's do this. It's really simple, but it's cute. And I just like they established like a mythos. I guess you just go till reputation runs out, or intellectual property runs out. That's probably the fail state. Kind of want to see both game overs. Nope. Oh dear! It appears you have squashed so many game developers that no one in the industry will take us seriously anymore, and our uh. magical pot of money will soon dry up as our fans drift away to play other casual games. Oh well, at least you tried. Too hard. You've ruined the company's reputation, so... Well, there's no easy way to put this. You're fired! Let's do this again, and let's let some intellectual property get stolen. Oh, and it keeps the same horrible street. So let's see what happens. Run, little guy! I love that most of these shapes are from Candy Crush Saga as well. Oh, that timer. Run up already. Why did it have to be an undead robot, though? That's one thing that's throwing me off a little. It's like, does it have to be a zombie and a robot? I mean, I'm glad it's not just another zombie game, but yeah. This might take a bit. Let's kill some of these guys just for giggles. Taking your sweet time. Do 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 do. I wanna get to level 300. I mean 100. And by level, I mean just intellectual property stolen. I kinda mangled that song. That's what happens here. Especially when I make songs up that end on the same kind of probably flat or off-key note. Yeah. So if I portrait light on, I'll turn that off. This is the part where I just start looking around the room and observing things while everything gets taken away from me. Somebody needs to die. Oh, I see. Your reputation goes back up as you're over time. Okay. These guys get away with it. I see. So you have to kind of balance it and go for as long as possible. But there's no real score for that. See, if they had a score counter for kills, that would make some sense. That's the only thing this game is missing. Otherwise, getting to murder a bunch of little dudes, pretty sweet. I get the feeling like they're supposed to have little like balaclavas on and they have like little sacks of intellectual property on their shoulders, but at the same time, I prefer the imagination that they're just really large bearded men running through the streets screaming like, ah! Game over. Oh dear. It appears you have failed to squash enough game developers to protect our intellectual property. The last untrademarked word in the world has been trademarked, and the last original video game has been made. Through your inaction, we've missed the boat. Soon enough, our magical pot of money will dry up as our fans drift away to play other, better games that we didn't think to rip off. Oh well, at least you tried. Just not hard enough. So, well, there's no easier way to put this. You are also fired. I don't know if there is a win condition, but if you want to find it for yourself, check out Sweetie Squash Saga at thecandyjam.com. It's free, although you can kick them some money if you enjoy it, like I do.